Hello there, warriors. Whether you are trying to work on weight loss or boosting your immunity, fasting or intermittent fasting has been a popular choice with a lot of benefits. Amidst the wonders of fasting, we don't pay attention to its dark side. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, here's everything you need to know about fasting and its elusive dangers. Fasting is voluntarily avoiding food for a specific period of time. If the time is within reason, such as for a few hours up to 16 or 18 hours after which you replenish your body, then fasting can provide all of the benefits that you have heard of. However, if you are fasting for a prolonged period of time, be it 24 or 48 or even 72 hours and longer, it can tend to do a lot more harm than good. The purpose of food in our body is not only to provide fuel for energy, but also to supply nutrients. So, any period of fasting essentially restricts your body from being supplied with nutrients. This can cause deficiencies and a lot of health problems may arise. Stay tuned to find out the dangers of prolonged fasting in this ultimate guide to the dark side of fasting. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We look out for your health with amazing wellness tips for a healthy life, and we would love for you to be a part of our community of warriors. Number 1. Nutrient deficiencies. Nutrient deficiencies are the most significant concern when it comes to prolonged fasting. When individuals abstain from food for extended periods, their bodies are deprived of essential vitamins and minerals that are crucial for overall health and various bodily functions. Vitamin B complex is essential for the production of red blood cells and the proper functioning of the nervous system. A deficiency in B vitamin can lead to anemia, fatigue, weakness, and neurological issues such as tingling or numbness in the extremities and difficulty with memory and concentration. On the other hand, zinc is a crucial mineral that supports immune function, wound healing, and the senses of taste and smell. A deficiency in zinc can weaken the immune system, lead to a loss of taste and smell, affect vision, and impact skin health. It can also affect the lining of the stomach, potentially leading to digestive problems. Nutrient deficiencies, including those of vitamins and minerals, can weaken the immune system's ability to defend against infections and illnesses, and can contribute to muscle weakness and general fatigue, which can impact an individual's physical and mental well-being. Prolonged fasting without proper medical supervision and attention to nutrient intake can prove to be a lot harmful for our body. Number 2. Electrolyte imbalance. Electrolytes are electrically charged minerals that play essential roles in maintaining various physiological functions within the body. The major electrolytes include sodium, potassium, calcium, magnesium, chloride, phosphate, and bicarbonate. Electrolytes help regulate the distribution of water throughout the body, ensuring that cells and tissues receive adequate hydration. They are essential for the transmission of electrical signals in the nervous system. They facilitate the communication between nerve cells and muscles, and proper levels of electrolytes, especially calcium, potassium, and sodium, are necessary for muscle contractions. During fasting, the body loses water, and this can lead to a decrease in blood volume. With less fluid in circulation, the concentration of electrolytes in the blood can become more concentrated, potentially leading to imbalances. Depending on the conditions and physical activity during fasting, individuals may lose electrolytes through sweating and increased urination. This can further deplete the body's electrolyte stores. Prolonged fasting typically means little to no intake of food and, consequently, fewer dietary sources of electrolytes. As fasting continues, the body's stored electrolytes can become scarce. An imbalance in electrolytes, particularly potassium and magnesium, can lead to muscle cramps, spasms, and weakness. These can be uncomfortable and impact your physical abilities. Meanwhile, an imbalance in potassium and calcium can disrupt the electrical signaling in the heart, potentially leading to arrhythmias or irregular heartbeats. Extremely low levels of certain electrolytes, like sodium, can cause neurological disturbances and seizures. Severe imbalances can be life-threatening and are a medical emergency. Number 3. Refeeding Syndrome. For anyone who has been fasting for a prolonged period of time, whether voluntarily or out of necessity, when breaking the fast, anyone would have quite an appetite and indulge in a huge meal, which is not a good idea. Refeeding syndrome is a potentially life-threatening condition that occurs when a person who has been fasting or severely undernourished starts eating again, particularly if they do so too quickly or with an unbalanced diet. During prolonged fasting, the body undergoes significant metabolic changes to adapt to the lack of nutrients. When food is suddenly reintroduced, especially in large amounts, the body's metabolic processes can shift rapidly, leading to several dangerous imbalances, particularly electrolytes. These electrolyte imbalances and metabolic disturbances can manifest with a range of symptoms, including weakness, fatigue, muscle cramps, tremors, confusion, seizures, difficulty breathing, irregular heartbeats, and even heart failure. Refeeding syndrome is most commonly seen in individuals who have been fasting for more than 5 days or those with severe malnutrition who are facing a calorie deficit. Given the potential severity of refeeding syndrome, these individuals should never attempt to reintroduce food on their own. It's essential to work with a healthcare provider or registered dietitian who can develop a safe and appropriate refeeding plan and provide the necessary monitoring. It is advisable to break any fast with small amounts of food at gradual intervals with a balance of carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. Number 4. Muscle loss and metabolism. During a prolonged fast, when your body is deprived of a steady intake of carbohydrates and fats, it will initially use glycogen stores for energy. Once these glycogen stores are depleted, the body will start breaking down its own tissues, including muscle tissue, to provide amino acids for energy. This process is known as protein catabolism. Prolonged fasting can also slow down the body's ability to recover from physical exertion, injuries, or illnesses, as it has fewer resources available for tissue repair and regeneration. Muscle tissue is metabolically active, meaning it burns calories even at rest. When you lose muscle mass, your basal metabolic rate decreases. This can lead to a slower metabolism, making it more challenging to maintain or lose weight in the long term. Slower metabolism means your body burns fewer calories, which can result in weight gain if you return to regular eating habits after a prolonged fast. Muscle atrophy refers to the loss of muscle mass and strength. Extended periods of fasting can result in significant muscle atrophy because the body, in the absence of adequate nutrients, breaks down muscle tissue for energy. This can lead to a reduction in muscle size and function. This loss of muscle mass can lead to physical weakness, reduced endurance, and diminished functional capacity. It can affect your ability to perform everyday activities and exercise, and even maintaining good posture, which is counterproductive for maintaining overall health and fitness. Number 5. Hypoglycemia. Hypoglycemia, or low blood sugar, is a condition that occurs when the level of glucose in the bloodstream drops below the normal range. When you fast for an extended period, your body exhausts its primary source of energy, which is glucose stored as glycogen in the liver and muscles. As these glycogen reserves are depleted within the first 24 to 48 hours of fasting, your body begins breaking down fat for energy. Subsequently, the body's insulin levels also decrease. Insulin is a hormone that helps regulate blood sugar levels by facilitating the uptake of glucose into cells. As insulin levels drop, it becomes challenging to maintain stable blood sugar levels. As blood sugar levels continue to fall during prolonged fasting, you may experience symptoms of hypoglycemia, including shakiness, sweating, confusion, dizziness, irritability, hunger, and a rapid heartbeat. In severe cases, low blood pressure can lead to loss of consciousness, seizures, or coma. The threshold at which an individual experiences hypoglycemia can vary based on factors such as age, overall health, and prior fasting experience. People with diabetes or pre-existing blood sugar regulation issues are particularly vulnerable to hypoglycemia during fasting, and it can even prove to be life-threatening. Number 6. Low blood pressure. Orthostatic hypotension is a condition characterized by a significant drop in blood pressure when transitioning from a lying or sitting position to a standing position. It can be seen in the form of dizziness or unsteadiness, as well as fainting, which can cause falls and injuries. Normally, when you stand up, your body adjusts to maintain an adequate blood pressure to ensure proper blood flow to the brain and other vital organs. This adjustment is achieved through a combination of mechanisms, including narrowing of blood vessels, increased heart rate, and muscular contractions that help push blood back up to the heart and brain. Prolonged fasting, especially when not accompanied by adequate fluid intake, can lead to dehydration. Dehydration reduces the overall blood volume, making it more challenging for the body to maintain blood pressure when you stand up. Extended fasting can also disrupt the balance of electrolytes in the body, particularly sodium and potassium. These electrolytes play a crucial role in regulating blood pressure. An imbalance can lead to decreased blood pressure stability. On top of that, low blood sugar can contribute to dizziness and lightheadedness, increasing the risk of orthostatic hypotension when standing up. Number 7. Gallstones. Gallstones are solid particles that form in the gallbladder, a small organ located just below the liver. The gallbladder stores bile, a digestive fluid that helps the body break down dietary fats. Bile is made up of cholesterol, bile salts, and waste products such as bilirubin. Gallstones can form when there is an imbalance in the components of bile, especially cholesterol or bilirubin. They can vary in size, from small pebble-like stones to larger golf ball-sized ones. Prolonged fasting often results in significant weight loss over a relatively short period. When you lose weight rapidly, your liver secretes extra cholesterol into the bile, which can lead to the formation of cholesterol gallstones. During fasting, the gallbladder may not contract and release bile as frequently as it does when you're eating regularly. This reduced gallbladder activity can lead to bile stasis, where bile becomes more concentrated and increases the risk of gallstone formation. Dehydration during fasting can also contribute to bile concentration. Gallstones can cause severe colicky pain in the upper right or upper middle part of the abdomen and can be accompanied by nausea and vomiting. If a gallstone blocks the bile duct, it can lead to jaundice, with yellowing of the skin and eyes. Oh my dear warriors, if you are following any kind of fasting regime, do make sure that it is supplemented with a balanced diet. Always consult a registered dietitian about your fasting plan to avoid the dangers of inadequate nutrition. Unless necessary, do not fast for prolonged periods of time. Eat well and live well. Cheers to wellness and health. This is Wellness Warriors with another life-changing experience on how to take control of your healthy lifestyle. Please like, subscribe, and turn on the notifications so you don't miss out on the latest health tips and tricks to a better life. Thank you for watching. See you again next time on Wellness Warriors.